Marvel Cinematic Universe and a new movie, which comes as a surprise, and we'll explain why it comes as a surprise. And
don't get too hyped now. Don't get too hyped. Let's talk about it. Cue the intro.
Warning, the following video you are about to see comes from a geek and nerd who loves Marvel content and anime shows. Over here, we do not hold our tongue about anything and give you the most honest opinion about our chosen video topic. We do things that other content creators don't do. If you want someone like you to dissect said topic, subscribe and join other geeks in this space. While you are at it, leave a like on the video. Enjoy.
Now look, before we get started, I know I have been gone for a very long time. It's atrociously long. I've been gone for a very long time. I think it's like 50-some days by now. I can't even give no explanation to y'all other than, bro, I really just like fell off of it. I'm gonna be honest. But anyway, I am coming back, and I want to say I'm coming back because Loki is dropping. I will be making reviews for that. And it's starting to revamp. The hype is starting to get a little bit more to where it's like people are looking forward to Marvel stuff now. So I'm coming back. I just feel like when I was gone, it really wasn't that much to talk about, other than like the Jonathan Majors situation. And we can get in that. I'm gonna make videos about that too. But this video is about the new hype that everybody is talking about with the X-Men. Oh, the X-Men! Hell, the X-Men are coming back. Is Marvel back in the game? The same people who I saw trash Marvel 2-3 years ago when Marvel really wasn't that bad. And by trash Marvel, I mean like we're saying Marvel was falling off. We're saying Marvel wasn't coming back. Marvel was done. That should have ended after Endgame. Those are the same people that's like, oh man, X-Men. And it's fine. It's fine that you think that way. But this is what people like me and other people were trying to tell y'all idiots. The Marvel story that they've told so far is barely scratching the surface of what they can do. Barely scratching the surface. So when y'all see someone come out talking about people are getting together just trying to formulate what they want to do for the X-Men movie, don't be surprised and don't be shocked and don't hop back on the bandwagon. My first couple of videos was literally talking about that. Not hopping back on the bandwagon. So my thing is this, right? A lot of y'all don't even know how this movie stuff works. They are just starting to get a team together to write a script. Script's not finished. They don't have anybody for these roles. None of that. So if you really expect an X-Men movie to come out before Secret Wars, you're dumb. You're dumb. Now, it could happen where it comes out before Secret Wars, but honestly, it would be better if it doesn't. And let me tell you why. The X-Men is a team that, I'm not even gonna say the X-Men is like Avengers. Avengers is like the X-Men. The X-Men was the stable team of Marvel, not the Avengers. A lot of y'all don't know that either. The X-Men was the stable team of Marvel. So you have to kind of, X-Men is something you really can't rush because you have so many crazy good storylines that you need to touch on. You need to do it right as well. We have a situation with Hugh Jackman coming back to play Wolverine. Obviously, he shouldn't be the one who plays Wolverine again. Wolverine shouldn't even be a main character that we're focusing on. We should get more details about Cyclops, more information on Charles Xavier, the Beast, other characters, because Wolverine really has never been a super intricate mutant, to be honest with you. Yeah, he has his problems, but if you look at people like Cyclops and other people like that, it's more story you can tell and more character development for those characters. So I have to get that one thing aside. So one, it shouldn't be before Secret Wars, and two, it shouldn't focus on Wolverine. Now, that's not saying that Wolverine can't be in there. It's just let some other people have their shine. Because to be honest with you, we've had Wolverine being the main staple of X-Men since the early 2000s. We don't do like let's do something else, Marvel, MCU. And this is why we should be excited. Because it's the MCU doing it. The MCU has a great track record of telling stories that are unique and intricate, but as well not making it be the exact same story that we just read from the comics. That's why movie adaptations, comic adaptations are so hard, because you can't tell the exact same story because there's no point in going to the movie. But you can't go too crazy, you can't go off the rails, because now it's like this ain't even Secret Wars. This is Hulk invasion or some crap. This is something else. You know what I'm saying? So that's the predicament Marvel's in right now. Especially when you have all the backstabbing that Marvel has been getting. The Phase 4 scenario. Early Phase 5 has been kind of lackluster. We have the Marvels coming out next month. You know what I'm saying? The Jonathan Major situation has been a damper on Marvel right now. So we've kind of seen Marvel lay back and lay low, which is what a lot of people have been wanting. A lot of people have been explaining, hey, I'm being force-fed. I am getting comic book fatigue, which is something that doesn't exist. I'm getting fatigue. We had a couple months where Marvel was kind of really just sidelined, not really focused on anything, not really doing anything. But now we're getting back to the groove of things. And let's face it, those couple months could have been because of the writers and actors strike, where we're starting to we're starting to get the ball rolling. Now we're getting Deadpool 3 back in production. Now we're seeing Secret Wars starting to be a thing. Now we're seeing Kang Dynasty. More information is coming out about what Marvel is doing and what their plans are for the future. And that's always been a thing as well, is looking forward to the future. But at the same time, we have to stay here and look at what we got now. That's why I say don't get too hyped with the X-Men news. Don't get too hyped. Because honestly, the X-Men should be something where they're like the Avengers, whereas you tell solo stories. Now, the X-Men, some people don't need to have a solo story. We don't need a Cyclops movie. We don't really need that. A Wolverine movie, we could use that. Because Wolverine is more casual friendly. A Cyclops, well, we probably could do a Cyclops movie. But you can't really, that's why it's kind of intricate with X-Men. Some characters you really can't have a solo movie on because they don't have a solo rogues gallery. Wolverine has a solo rogues gallery. Like, it would be awesome if we can get a Wolverine movie where he's going against the Hulk. You know what I'm saying? Or a Wolverine movie where he's going against Sabretooth. Like some stuff like that. And we already kind of got that. You have to move it slow. And this is where a lot of the fans are going to be a little, and I'm trying not to talk too long, but this is where a lot of the fans are going to be a little sad. Because you can't push Fantastic Four, X-Men, and Avengers all at the same time and all of them be equally getting pushed. Someone has to get left on the back burner. And to be honest, the first person up, or the first team up, the first group up is going to be the Avengers. We had a whole decade plus with the Avengers. Now, let's transition into the Fantastic Four. Now, with the Fantastic Four, I know this video is probably a little all over the place, but the Fantastic Four is a little tricky because we are going to have them before Secret Wars, Secret Invasion. We don't know if those same characters in that storyline will transfer over, and chances are they probably won't. So I wouldn't say get stuck with this Fantastic Four team we're finna get either, but I could be wrong. Don't get hyped now because you should have always been hyped. You should have always been hyped. They also released some stuff about Kang Dynasty and Secret Invasion, Secret Wars, about what their Marvel's trying to do and what their plans are. Let me know if y'all want me to make a video on that. I really don't expect the views on this video to be too crazy. I've been going for 50 days. My algorithm's probably booty. So I don't know if my channel is really going to be pushed like that. But if you love the video, like the video. If you don't love the video, start the video. I'm on the road to 1,000 subscribers. I appreciate y'all. And I'll see y'all later. We out. Peace.